Hi, it's Bari. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to show you my methods for setting up a Hobonichi Weeks, and there'll be lots of hacks and a contest along the way. I keep my Hobo Weeks in a gillio. This model is called a Slim Appunto, and you'll see that in a minute. But I first want to go back to last year's Hobo. So obviously it's not in a cover because my cover has this year's Hobo. So one of the things you'll notice if you haven't ever used a Hobonichi Weeks before is that as you use it, it kind of gets fatter. And this has to do with if you're putting stickers and other things in. And I don't put a lot of stuff in because I'm very minimal. But that's what happens to it as time goes on. My method always was to take the front cover and put something that I wanted to see when I opened it. I've used a vinyl from Calligraphy from Lindsay, and then I use my year. These are stickers that I get from ScribbleStickerCo. And she does 2 years in a row. So if you're buying it now, you'll get 2022 and 2023. And I use these for other things too. I think they're great. So then I actually have another vinyl that I enjoy on the next page. So last year, what I was doing was using some day dividers on the left-hand side, and then using some checklists and some words to divide the right-hand side. And this is a method that I have used for a long time. I might vary using different fonts. And what I was using for dividers were some dividers that I got from my Paper Love, and then I actually have them on a clear page flag so that I could put them wherever I wanted. A lot of other dividers are very thick, and I had some the very first year I used a Hobonichi Weeks where they actually ripped the page almost, and it was ugly. So I used these actually the same exact dividers for at least 2 years. So let me show you what I have now. So obviously in the pockets, I have some things that I want to see there. I have the year again, and I have a vinyl again, a little bit different the way that Lindsay did that for me this year. Again, I have one of those. And then I enjoy getting this, and this is at least the third year that I have gotten these from ScribbleStickerCo. But these are some really ugly pages, you know, similar to this type of a page. And you get to just put the months on, and she has several different varieties and then areas that you can cover up and then use those. As you can tell, I haven't exactly used those yet. Another thing is I really enjoy getting her larger monthly stickers. And again, these come in multiple fonts and multiple sizes. This is a mega size fort, and that's what I was using this year. So that's that. So let me show you what I would do in a typical week. I'm using ScribbleStickerCo's new Slim Minimal in here. So I've got the days of the week, and that helps really divide up this page, I think, better than with the clear stickers. Then on the right-hand side, I'm using some words. There are several choices for those. She has some already predetermined words that you can purchase, or you can do a custom sheet like I do, and I just take labels that I know I'm going to use a lot, and these are some of those, and divide up the right side. Then I use these, which are checklists, so that I could write down a lot of my to-dos. And this is a method that has worked well for me for a long time. Okay, next I want to show you how I set up the back section. So if you haven't used the Hobonichi Weeks before, you will have a bunch of pages, depending on whether you're getting a mega or not. You'll have just a bunch of blank pages like this. So how I organize it, and I just had a page marker there so I could get here quickly, is I decide what kinds of things I'm going to keep back there. And then again, I use labels. These were some custom labels that I had made in the clear. And I figure out how many pages I want. The first year I did this, I left way too many pages. I was using Mega Weeks. I really don't need a Mega Weeks. I don't use that many. So what I've done is I've got some pages for tech, home information, travel, etc. So let me show you a great hack that I use to set this up. I'm using the Spotlight, cloth and paper Spotlight flags. So what I do is I take the same label that goes with this, front of the category, and I have it on there. And I just am using 2 different colors in here because I just didn't want a lot of color going in. But I can mark off the page. A lot of times I won't put anything on the front page of a section, and a lot of what I have back in here is confidential, so I can't really show you all of the pages, but you get the idea. Just areas to write down information that you would like to have handy. And you've got, about that many pages, and you can see how I have it divided up. And I can show you a page back here. One of the things that I enjoy is doing pen tests in here, so I can go back and look at how the different pens were. I test a lot of the ones from Penspiration boxes, from cloth and paper, for example. So this method has worked really well for me. Now here's another hack. If you get a divider page for Hobonichi Weeks, they're usually pretty firm. Instead of using a pencil board for the back, I use this in the back. I used to use this towards the front to divide something, but it's nice to have something solid to write on so that when you get towards the back, the zipper, for example, doesn't make it hard to write on a page and always screw up in that same area where it's gonna hit that. So there you have some methods that I use in setting up my hobo, and hopefully some of them are of interest to you. I want to show you just some of the stickers that I do purchase to use in here, and then I have a giveaway for you after that. So ScribbleStickerCo has some divider tab labels, and some of these items come in different sizes, different fonts, whatever. I'll have links for you below. But if I was looking at different days of the week, for example, I've got this, and you can see these things in different sizes. I also have, this is the one I use most frequently, which is a Fort. And that's actually a Fort Mini. And then I was using this one a lot last year. It's called Sweetheart 1. And that is in the mini size. And you can get it in other sizes. There's some months in different sizes. I already showed you this was the Fort in the Mega, but I use these in other places, like in my finance book. And so these things don't just have to go in, these labels can be used for multiple uses and different things that you're doing with your planners. You can use some preset divider labels that she has. She has several varieties. And then, I just do some custom orders. If I'm doing a custom order, I do the one in the size that gives me 24 labels. You write down the words that you want, and she fits as many as she can, depending on how long your words are. You can wind up with even more than 24. And the same thing on the other labels. Okay, so that here you've got weekdays, you've got 3 sets of those, and these come on clear paper and they also come on white. I like the white if I'm trying to cover something up. And then again, a custom. Home, finance, functional, priorities, and then I've gotten a lot of different customs from her for different things that I'm using. So that's one way to order those. If you are going to order from ScribbleStickerCo, make sure that you use my code below and also mention my name in the notes, because you're going to get a great new freebie that she has that I worked with her to design. So I have an embarrassing amount of stickers from ScribbleStickerCo because I just love the stickers and I keep ordering them. So what I'm going to do is put together a package of a number of different sticker sheets that I have from her. All you have to do to enter the contest is make sure you're subscribed and then just leave a comment. And then check back when the contest is over, which will be on March 14th. Thanks for tuning in. And the next video, I have an interesting follow-up to the video that came right before this, which was the unboxing of the February cloth and paper box. So pay attention, because these contests will go on for a while and hopefully you'll have an opportunity to win. See you next time around.